Hi, my name is Judy Harkey. I'm a spirit artist. What I do is I draw pictures of spirit that are traveling with most of us. Um, when a client comes in, I take a white pencil, run it over a black piece of paper, and slowly these faces emerge, a lot like a Polaroid used to develop. It's interesting. If Uncle Al had a big nose, he'll be sure to bring in that big nose first, and the bushy eyebrows, and the receding hairline. And they're always very careful to give me or to show characteristics that you can identify them with. So they're going to show different particular aspects, and we don't always recognize people by one or two particular aspects of their face. But as they come in, they start to put all those pieces together, kind of like that Polaroid. When it starts to really develop towards the end, then you can see who they are. As they're coming in, they're also giving me information on their type of personality, whether they were, hot-blooded, or they were very calm, or they were kind of grandfather energy or grandmother energy, or kind, that kind of thing. And it, usually the client can identify that spirit. I'd say 60 to 80% of the time they know who it is. Once they identify that spirit, then the spirit starts to talk. It's like they can only do one thing at a time. Either they're coming through under that pencil in a very slow, ethereal kind of manner, or they're giving messages based in the form of energy to me, and I interpret that energy. And usually, if it's a short reading we're doing, it's a greeting, or they may have some details that they want my client to know, or sometimes they come in wanting to apologize. Sometimes they come in wanting to give them a heads up about something that's coming up or talk about a relationship. There's no end to the amount of different details that our loved ones can bring to us once we establish that connection. They're always around. They're always here for us. It's just that we can't really, most of us cannot interpret the energy they're sending to us. It is like walking through the world with all of these Wi-Fi signals, all of these radio signals hitting us. We know it's out there. We can't see it, can't feel it, and we certainly can't interpret it unless we have the right machinery. And that's what I do as a spirit artist. I'm kind of the right machinery with my pencil. So I hope you enjoy what I have for you. It's I'm drawing one of the spirits that came through for a client, and after the session, a few days later, they happened to send me a photograph of that person that came through. You can get some sense of how close those spirits can bring their likenesses to a picture. Sometimes I can fit, in about a half-hour session, 3 to 4 people. An hour session between 4 and 8. It depends on how much your people talk. Pets come in. Pets are really interesting because they are usually so innocent and happy and full of it and excited, just like they are in life. They're not worried about the details, which is a problem for me because they don't tell me what they are. Not always easy to tell if it's a dog or a cat. Sometimes not even easy to tell if it's a horse or a bird, but the personality usually shines through, so you usually can tell who they are. And I always know, that it's not a human being. So between those things, we always figure out most of the time, figure out who they are. Strong spirits come in more than once. I can't do much about that. After they've come in a second time, I can try and put the brakes on, but, I had one session where mom came in 8 times for this person, and they were very happy to have her come in. She just had a ball. She kept showing different snapshots of herself to us. And it is a lot like having your picture taken. So if you think about it, if we have 10 pictures taken, maybe one of them we like. I personally don't like having my picture taken. This video has been really tough to do. So if I ever come back with this process, I'm probably not going to like what comes up the first time either. And that happens a lot. They will come in again with a slightly different slant to their nose or a slightly different slant to their face, hoping that it looks a little bit better or it's a little bit more recognizable. It's very common. So I think I've covered all the bases, and this video that's been running I've been talking is a picture of a loved one, one of my clients' loved ones that came in, and he passed away fairly young, as you can see from the picture as it developed. The client very kindly sent me a photograph of him so that I could match it to his face, and we can kind of compare the two. And you can see it's pretty amazing how close Spirit is able to match that little pastel sketch to a photograph that someone they love has in their possession. If you'd like to learn more, see more samples, or book your own session, please visit my website at judithhartke.com. It's JUDITHHARTKE.com. Thank you and have a great day.